Hello students. In today's video, we will be understanding the concept of attention, which is a part of module 3, and under that the topic of determinants of attention will be covered. So let's understand what are some of the factors that affect attention. So before we move on to understand the determinants, let us first get a glimpse of what is the meaning of attention, and then we will continue with the factors affecting attention. Attention is the term given to the perceptual processes that select certain inputs for inclusion in our conscious experience or awareness at any given point in time. So, in simple terms, attention can be understood as the concentration of consciousness upon a definite object or objects and by excluding what is there around it. So when you're fixing your gaze on something by excluding things around it, then you can say that that phenomena is called attention. We will understand another definition here. So attention, according to William James, one of the most prominent psychologists in the history of psychology, attention is is taking possession by the mind in clear and vivid form of one out of what may seem several simultaneously possible objects or trains of thought. It implies withdrawal from some things in order to deal effectively with others. So this is the one of the most comprehensive definitions given on attention. Now let's move on to understand what are the determinants of attention. So determinants are nothing but what are some of the factors that affect in individual's attention. So attention, according to Lizak, is several different capacities or processes that are related to aspects of how the organisms become receptive to stimuli and how it may begin processing incoming or attended to excitation. So here what we're trying to understand is there are a lot of elements in the environment and what are some of the characteristics that that affect the attention of the person internally as well as externally, right? So the readiness to perceive environmental stimuli represents an ability to attend, and the process of attending depends upon the characteristics of the attending organisms as well as the features of the environmental stimuli. So in this flowchart, you can clearly see that the determinants of attention are classified into several categories. So predominantly it is objective factors, subjective factors, and physiological factors. And under objective, we have physical characteristics and collative characteristics. And under physiological, we have orientation responses. Now let's understand these in depth. So under objective factors, we will understand about the physical characteristics. So physical characteristics are mainly what are some of the how does the stimuli how can stimuli be perceived based on the physical characteristics it has. The first one is the intensity. So usually the intensity of a particular object affects the attention of the person, and other conditions being constant, a stronger stimuli or stronger stimulus attracts more attention than the weaker stimulus with respect to the intensity. For example, a strong odor, bright light, loud sound will be perceived or will be people can be more attentive to these compared to any meek sound or any weak odor. And it usually an example for this could be advertisers usually make use of this principle to advertise to use an advertisement so that they can draw the attention of people easily. The next one is quality. So usually the quality of the stimulus also affects the attention, that is the saturated colors and taste, high tones, fragrance and pain are stronger stimuli for attention. And again, advertisers also usually use these saturated colors and pictures to attract potential customers. The next one is repetition. So repetition, the factor of repetition also affects the attention. That is, when a stimuli is repeated several times, it catches a person's individual's attention. And this is also one of the reasons why usually the supervisors or any kind of announcements are repeated several times so that it catches people's attention. The next one is size or extensity, and the size of the stimulus also affects attention. So either the size is something which is too big or too small. Both of these can actually affect a person's attention. The next one is the movement. Movement, which means any moving object catches the attention compared to an object that is static. So usually again advertisers make use of this phenomena as well, where you can see a lot of moving images and moving objects are used in the campaign to attract attention of the individuals. So in the coming videos, we will look at the collective characteristics and subjective factors that affect attention, as well as the physiological characteristics of attention. So in today's session, we have learned about the physical characteristics as a part of objective determinants of attention, and we've learned about intensity, quality, repetition, size, extensity, and movement. So thank you so much. We'll see you all again in the next video. Thank you.